So John has graciously donated me his system. He's already started ripping it apart before I could get out here. I was just waking up. What's going on is the shipping from AliExpress is taking a lot longer than expected. I drove my car up from, let's just say 8 hours away, and it's not here yet, so John is gonna let me use his system, and then he's just gonna install the new system in his car when it comes in.
So there's a AC climate control, pretty tight, and then we have the two connections right here. We have to transfer this over to the new unit. Okay. It's really hard to see. I always have a hard time getting these off. Damn. Maybe you can have that look. It's just these two clips.
Okay, yeah, the two clips. We got the menu enter button and the hazard button. Set the GoPro down for a second here.
Thinking. They're all the same size, so we're gonna pop that off to make it easier
To access the tab, I got the hazard connector pulled off first already. The tab is on the top. You won't be able to see it, but this is what the tab looks like. So I just pressed my finger on that tab and yanked hard. We're removing these two screws right here to see if we could have better leverage with the vents. And so once you remove the two screws, the bottom trim just pops out. That didn't take any force at all. So hopefully that'll give me
you should be able to
a little bit better view of what's going on here. So back here, we're still messing with the menu tab.
Just gotta push down and
So
pull.
I'm thinking it's the same thing. Push down.
Yeah, it's
pull out. But the issue is, as you're pulling out, you could feel the whole unit start moving.
Oh yeah, you can just do it from that angle.
Yeah, so I
It's
might do it
safer.
from this angle because we don't want to break anything. There we go.
There you go.
So this is what this tab looked like. So it's just this tab is really recessed in there, so you got to really dig. You got to have somebody with fingernails push down on it, so it could push down on this plastic piece. So we can move the enter tab for the menu toolbar.
Sweet.
So then I'm assuming we start removing the AC.
Yeah, remove that screwdriver right there.
So there's 4 screws behind the knobs for the AC unit, HVAC unit. So we'll grab a screwdriver, start removing these 4 screws. How does the harness connection look? Does it look like we're gonna have to, is it plug and play, or are we gonna have to?
I have to see the back of it.
Oh yeah, we haven't pulled that out yet.
I gotta unscrew these 2 bolts and then it just slides right out. I already got the bottom ones.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be pretty, hopefully it's mostly plug and play, because maybe a pain. I'm guessing it won't be.
You're guessing it won't be plug and play?
Yeah.
There's been some reviews of the base unit being plug and play, but you never know because
There's so many variations of this unit now.
this unit, yeah, it might vary slightly, so it's not gonna be all by the book.
You get the screwdriver? Yeah, that's just clips at that point. It's gonna take a bit of force. I have some prying tools. Just be careful if you want to use this. That's the other way. You just gotta pry it this way, and it slides out. Yep. So that's the one, and then there's two more on the bottom. There you go. But I got two tools just in case. So, I have to remove the 4 screws. These are side mounts. I know the newer 2016 models, you actually have to open this side of your car to pull this out. I'm really hoping that I don't have to do that, because then it's going to be postponed.
So back to the back of the HVAC. There's 4 screws on each corner that you remove, and then there's only 2 tabs. This one and this one. You gotta pull up on the tab with a flat screwdriver or pry tool to be able to remove the HVAC piece.
What the heck? So it seems like it's zip tied back here. I don't know why, but it is.
Okay, yeah, so what are we looking back here? In the back of this stock Clarion unit.
Yeah, it's completely different.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that's the bad news. Completely different. This is your main harness controls. And then you got that's the ground. This is probably steering wheel controls, and you get your antenna. This is most likely USB. So or this is the antenna. I'm not sure how to cut this. But I think I'm just gonna get pliers.
Yeah, you just gotta put the pliers.
And then this is your grounding wire. Other thing, but
You're looking for what? Some diagonal pliers to cut off the zip tie, but let's make do.
I'm thinking you might be able to just recess this.
Oh, so it's like a multi-use zip tie.
Yeah.
Oh, multi-use zip tie. Good job, Subaru.
Oh. There's that. Okay, it's really hard to see. And this one should be press it down. Press it. I can't see. maybe you can press it down. You just press it down, you pull it. Alright, and there's the stock head unit in its glory.
Stock head unit has XM. New one doesn't have XM. Has HD radio. New one doesn't have HD radio. This one is model number PF3630. Manufactured in February 2014, and we're already replacing it.
How are we doing on time?
9:43.
15 minutes. Well,
If we, I mean, we could always just leave it halfway and then take off in like Jason's car or something.
yeah, true. Alright, let's actually hope this fits. Oh, maybe it is plug and play. Oops.
So,
This may not. Actually, it is the other way. You see these prongs?
Yes, so it should be that way.
It's not clipping in.
But it fits. It's just not clipping in.
All these other blue wires is my wire.
Your connecting thing.
So I think I'm just gonna remove all that stuff right now. Clean it up. Alright, so we're gonna hook it up. We're just gonna hook up the audio.
So that's the audio, and that's the stock harness, right?
Yeah.
So that was plug and play because we were able to plug it in directly in.
This one's for the RC jacks or for my car. We don't really need. This is all you really need to start it up. We got the GPS antenna. I'll test that in a bit, and then you have USBs right here. So we're just gonna first fire up. Hopefully everything's good. Keys. Go ahead.
You may have been.
Oh, this might be in the cubby.
Oh, it is in the cubby. Good call.
Okay, so it lights up. We got the dimmer switch working right off the bat, as you can see. Off, on, Subaru logo. Please check audio system. Mine didn't show that ever.
So what John's referring to is the information display up there. I didn't get a video of it. I don't think it caught it on video, but it just said, please check audio system, and it gave a little tone. After 2 seconds, it went away.
Touchscreen works like it should. And then it just booted. Oh, and then you got sound already.
Oh, and you're controlling it with the
So the stereo controls are different apparently than on my control, because I hit volume up and it went to the Bluetooth screen. So we're gonna have to reset up. I'm gonna turn it off so the screen can be a little brighter. But this is actually really good, as is. Like, this is functional. Alright, cool. That was the main thing right there.
Right.
So
let's hit the next song on the steering wheel control. Let's see what that does.
So we're gonna hit the next song.
Yeah. So let's play the song.
I'm at the.
So next song goes to a menu tab.
Yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys how to to change that. You just have to go into your settings.
Oh, so you don't have to rewire anything, hardwire. It's more of a software change.
Yep, it's just software. So it's gonna be in your settings.
Settings, and we're at.
It should be car settings, jacks. Trying to find it. I'm blind.
Jacks. I don't see the I see settings, but I don't see jacks.
Oh, there. Car systems.
Car system.
Jack setting right there. So we can go to the wheel selection, and this is where you program it to do whatever you want.
Okay, so let's close out some lights so we can see better.
So for the next song button, we're gonna put steering wheel up, so it's gonna register back, volume up. It's gonna be
So
volume
you're just
up.
calibrating the steering wheel to the jack settings under the tablet.
So I got 4 settings right now. We still have 4 more buttons. So let's go to source, and then press mode.
Source is the mode.
But there's a glitch within the system where I don't know, you saw in my last video, where if you do the volume up and down, it kind of gets all funky, where it will only let you do 4 settings. So we might have to go back to it in a bit.
And I'm okay with those 4 main settings.
Yeah, but
For
so
now.
you just gotta you pretty much gotta
You gotta figure out like the right sequence to get more than 4.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb. I think it's just when you have the
So the issue right now is, okay, now we have 5 programs. So on the left side of the Subaru steering wheel, there's 8 buttons, and we're gonna try to get all 8 buttons on the left side of the steering wheel to work with this interface. The issue right now is...
there's 6 right. No, there's 6 right now.
So we have 6.
Well, things we don't have is mode and source, because it's just being weird.
Yeah, so what John's doing right now is he's doing a different sequence of calibration, because once he calibrates one, another one gets uncalibrated with steering wheel controls.
So weird.
And you had this issue with your Harman Kardon system too, right?
Yeah, other people have the same issues. They say something with the volume switches being weird, but the thing is, you can program it certain buttons. Like if you never use your phone call, let's just have it return to the home menu, or you can turn off your system. You can press these buttons. I had my talking button go, so when I press the talking button, it would boot up my GPS, which is handy. So we'll just have it for there right now. That's 6 buttons, 6 functions. Yeah, it should be good.
Okay, so let's make sure these buttons work.
That's based off of Wi-Fi.
Okay,
so we'll see. It might be close enough. It's like 2 bars.
That's fine. We'll just go to music, and this is based on your hard drive, right? Okay.
Yeah, this is based off the SD card, and there's also 16 gigs inside too. Yeah, so
okay, so let's go hit volume. Let's see if the volume button works on the steering wheel. Okay, the volume works. And then let's hit the next song. Okay, cool. So we know at least those 4, volume up, volume down, next song, and previous song work.
yeah, it actually sounds pretty fire too. All right, so you want to get ready for church?
I'm ready. We still have 30 minutes forward, because through those conversations with my wife, and she might get mad at us that we're taking too long here, but
she's popping up. I'm gonna plug in the antenna. So the antenna plugs right in. On the Harman Kardon, you would have to use this adapter. There's still auto antenna is not plugged in yet, so we'll have to see if the radio still works, and then we're gonna use the GPS signal to see if that plugs. It should work. I mean, GPS is GPS. Figuring out where to mount your GPS is another story. I had mine mount into the dashboard or under the glove box. Some people have it right here. They just put it like right on top of here, which is actually where I wanted to put it, but I had such a struggle with the fans that I didn't do that. But let's just put it in a spot where we know it's gonna work 100%. Then we check GPS strength. But I mean, if you want to have it right there and make it look all ghetto.
no, we ain't doing that. Not today.
So the main thing right now, I know the GPS is gonna work. It's just whether the radio works. So this is how I kind of troubleshoot. You kind of just turn it on and off. I'm just happy you don't have to worry any speakers and everything. Oh my goodness.
So that was an issue with you. You had to worry about what speakers were working because you had to use a different harness, right?
Yeah, I gotta check driver front, Yeah, and then passenger front, rear, all corners, and then yeah, it's a pain.
Yeah, because the Harman Kardon, how many speakers does that one have?
It's the same amount of speakers plus one subwoofer.
Okay. So 6 speakers you had to check for, but now we don't have to check for any of them because they all work with the space system since it's a stock harness plug and play.
So let's check out the radio app. I don't actually have it on here because I never use the radio, but...
So we'll go into... So when you say you don't have it on there, that means you don't have it on this new interface.
Yeah, you can put it in. So I hear some static. Let's go to 102.5. I hear like signals picking up, so...
Let's go maybe 103.5. What happened there?
Oh, it was loading the audio thing.
Okay.
I have like 4 programs that load up. Sometimes it cuts it, which is kind of lame. I wish it didn't do that. Oh,
nope, nothing.
Nothing. So we probably have to wire that blue wire to an antenna wire that I gotta find. Because right now it has the antenna. I think there was a guy who had an issue where he's like, why is my radio signals work? You might want to check this blue wire right here. And then if we get this bad boy powered, then you're not gonna have any issues. But
that blue wire's not plugged into anything, huh?
Yeah, and that's how it's gonna power the radio stream. Then let's just check GPS. Sigic is what I use. Let me get off the Wi-Fi. Oh. For me, when I'm hooked up to Wi-Fi, my navigation gets all kind of iffy.
But now it's connected to your cell phone hotspot, right?
It's connected to nothing right now.
Oh, okay.
So if there's nothing connected to the Wi-Fi, and then it works. So, yeah, cool. There you go. And it's in the right slot.
Sigic. Does Sigic have live traffic?
No.
No.
It does if you have the real app.
Okay.
If you have the real app.
This is a trial version.
This is a offline base, so you can use it offline. So there you go. Yeah, that's oh yeah, I want to test this too out. So we're talking about speakers. I don't want to pick this. I gotta keep talking so it doesn't pick up copyright music. I'm gonna have to set it up where you can play 2 in 1. Power amp is a different player that I use. It actually sounds better than the stock one. It has better equalizers and better processing. So to check your sound, you want to go to your settings, and it should be under whatchamacallit, the EQ. Look for the EQ thing. I'm trying to find it and I can't see it. Oh, audio effects, my bad. So we can check. We're gonna check passenger front. Is that passenger front?
Yeah.
Driver, rear, and then there you go. So everything's perfect. So we're just sitting in the middle. Cool.
So that's a quick way of ensuring all the speakers work, right? Without having to get up.
Let me get up and listening. So GPS signal works. We're gonna tuck. How do you want this? Do you want it in here, or I have 3M tape on there right now. This is actually a magnet too, so it hooks up to any kind of metal.
Yeah.
We could have it like right there.
Yeah, why can't we just put it right there?
That's where the evil guys have it too. They have it like right here under this thing, which is really ideal.
Why didn't you put it right there?
Oh, because
you had issue with the vents.
I was messing with these vents,
and
I was like, I had such a hard time trying to mount the vents the way I wanted.
Okay.
So that's how it is.
Yeah, let's just leave it. It's a magnet. It's pretty strong. I don't see it.
Yeah, it's not gonna rattle.
Slipping or anything. So.
And then I have to grab the USB cables. I'll be right back.
What's cool about this process so far is I was thinking that we were going to have to remove this whole center console piece right here with the shift knob and the boot and the gear selector. So it doesn't seem like we're going to be removing any of these cup holders or anything?
No. I mean, certain stuff like this. So this is what this is a Toyota USB adapter. You plug in this. So this goes into the console itself. So I'll show you where this plugs in. It plugs in right here.
And does this come with the system?
Yeah, it comes with the system.
Okay.
The newer ones don't come with them, or the newer model that they're shipping out. Kind of lame. And then you're gonna get a USB, and then you're actually gonna get 2 USBs. So we can put these anywhere we want.
Okay.
With this adapter right here, it's like 10, 12 bucks. You plug this in, like so, and then you can plug it in straight to the harness, the factory harness.
Oh.
And then this one's already pre-wired, so it's all the way in here.
So that's for your armrest.
Yeah.
So that way we don't have to open it up and run a wire. Just buy that $12 adapter.
Yeah. But this is mine, so I waited like freaking 3 weeks for it. I had it custom made from 8064, but I think you can just buy the one on Amazon. Yeah. So I don't know how you want to wire that. Just press
Let's see here.
oh yeah. Do you want to wire this in your dash?
Just put my door box.
Oh yeah, there you go. So that's how I have it. I have one going to my dash and the other one. This is actually this is going well better. We can get enough where it's like we can test a lot of things, and then it's actually kind of weird. You feel it?
I felt it slightly.
I'm gonna start chugging it in. There's a metal plate. I might cut yourself. Oh, there you go. You have
That's one. The other one I think is stuck on something. Stuck on this plastic piece right here.
I'm gonna remove it, and then I'm gonna get it real. I'm gonna actually stick my hand in there.
Is there any way to just throw one down here?
You would have to
Cut something.
you have to cut something because it's completely blocked off.
Okay, so let's do that in some console.
Like 12 bucks. Okay, I'm gonna try to have it hooked up to the. Try to feel for it. It's like right on the wire right now. You feel it?
No. I see it moving. I can't get to it because there's a bunch of plastic. I can't get to it.
Yeah, I had to stick the whole GPS thing in there.
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
There you go. Whoa! Now you can have 2 to use. You can charge your phone double time. It actually charged faster than my my stock one. Trust me.
The stock one takes forever.
Oh my god!
Yeah, the stock one in the center console, that one takes forever.
It still charges slow, but not as slow as the stock one.
So I'm thinking maybe just use the 12 volt to charge if your phone's like completely dead and you don't have time, right?
Yeah.
This is more for if you just want to plug in audio.
Alright, so I gotta figure out we want to figure out this antenna thing. I don't know what any of this stuff does right here. And stuff like that error message, I think it didn't show up the second time, huh? When we turned it on again?
Yeah, let's turn it on right now. Let's see.
I don't think it showed it up again. The first time it was like check your audio system. Now
there's no check your audio system.
Yeah.
There's no beep alerting us. There's no warning message.
oh,
There
it
it
is.
goes. Please check audio system.
So we gotta wire whatever to figure out how to get power to that cable, so it doesn't pop all that notification too.
Oh, so that's what it is.
So nothing's saying power. Yeah.
Oh,
Check. Yeah, it's well. It should have it.
Oh, please check audio system because we just hooked up the FM.
Yeah,
radio,
but
right, the antenna.
the 11 and 12 pin, which is right, these two right here, aren't hooked up. So that's why it's not reading anything. It's gonna be like, hey, there's no information being sent, and there's no information that we can really send, honestly.
Okay.
So let's
So,
just check
but then now we have
hopefully radio.
radio. Let's see. We hooked up.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, dude. It was 103.5 last time. There you go. And you can check you can change your stations here. So like you want 3. We did it. So like that guy didn't do it. Yeah.
Okay, so previously we did not have any FM signal. What'd you do, John?
With the stock head unit, there is the wire is already powered through the main harness, but with this unit, you would have there's additional auto amps. You need to feed that power to get the additional power out for the head unit. Then you just kind of go in there and just plug straight in there. We tapped it with a T-tap. It's gonna be number 9 on your harness, yellow black, yellow with a black stripe. Where you see that T-tap. Now you have radio.
That's your FM radio fix right there. On the extra cable.
And that's it. There's this extra harness. This was used for the Harman Kardon. I was able to just plug it in, no problem too. I did the same thing because it's required to have this extra power. But with the stock 2015s, they have their own little antenna that actually works. Just plug and play. So there you go. T-tap.
Good job, John. Problem resolved for all the people that are having FM issues.
Cool.
And then, so that's the antenna.
The CAN system. The CAN systems, you got the USB adapter, and then the aux if you want that. Aux and the USB. USB is easy, just to get the adapter.
Yeah, let's do that adapter. Not connected through the USB port that's through the center console right now.
Oh.
But we're trying to figure out how the audio.
I know I can get my settings on my phone.
Yeah, even though it's a Samsung, it's a different carrier, so it's always a little bit different.
Yeah, on mine I can actually choose where the audio goes out to. This is just this quick connect. Yeah, it's not it. But since it's Bluetooth, maybe it'll play some too. Well, you can do that too, Bluetooth.
Isn't that weird? So it's going through the video through the USB, but the audio is through the Bluetooth right now. And then of course,
maybe that's how mine was too. Mine's Bluetooth's always on.
Of course, this is it's kind of like Android Auto right now, what John was saying earlier, but I wasn't recording.
It's in driver mode, so it's under apps too. Oh yeah, you got apps too.
So I'm just showing the world that you can get Google Maps on here. Oops. There you go.
And like the lag is actually not that bad.
No, it's almost the same.
Like almost 1-to-1. I mean, you're not going to be gaming and stuff, but yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then what'd you say about oh yeah, how do I go back to that normal what?
The driving mode?
Yeah, driving mode.
It's gonna be in your app drawer. Actually, you can do it right here too, probably. Oh, no. You can probably do it.
Okay,
it's on your phone. It's apps, and then just go right.
Oh, drive mode, here we go.
There you go. And that's kind of like an Android Auto screen. Oh.
I think I'm moving the USB cable too much, or it just restarted itself.
Yeah.
Why do you think it just restarted itself?
I'm not sure. Your battery might be low.
Oh.
Probably want to stop doing this stuff. When your battery gets too low, your things start turning off.
Unfortunately, gallery has stopped. It's just a weird thing that happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me turn it out. You want to start your car?
Yeah, why not? Start it up. Oh yeah, that'd be good if we don't.
Hopefully you're
Crank
crank it a little bit. Gotta charge the battery a little bit. Damn, this is going well though. And I know it's not like 100% like, oh, this is bug free, of course, but it gets the job done. I'm gonna look at the manual real quick, see if I can do anything about the CAN system, which is like your Subaru. So I'm gonna do a quick text message.
And it's not this glossy in real life, trust me, people.
It's glossy, but it's like not that.
I don't even see my reflection, but on the screen looks okay.
Oh,
There we go. So it sends the text on here too.
Reply. It's just like normal.
Cool, hands free completely.
Yeah, you can kind of like suit it
Drive
to.
mode. What is this right here?
Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Man, let me type that again. McDonald's.
So
McDonald's. That's weird.
drive mode might be call Annie. Call Annie. Call Annie.
Start the speech. Just not.
Oh, there you go. Annie's mom, Annie's dad, Annie's roommate, Annie.
The thing about that is, you can call Annie and say, "Hey, how do I sound right now?"
She's not gonna pick up. We'll see. So maybe if I could just do it this way, which is way more easy.
Yeah. The thing
So
is with that too is it's gonna be probably going off your microphone in here.
Oh, on the phone, not this
yeah.
tablet microphone, or not the head unit microphone. Let me call it Jason.
Automatically goes to landscape or portrait.
And this is going through my phone right now. This isn't even going through the.
Oh yeah, it's not through the speakers.
Yeah, because this is Android Auto, so this is all through my phone. So let's see if I hit speaker. So the speaker you hear is through my actual phone and not through the card device. And of course, this guy never answers the phone. Okay, so what do we have going on back here?
So we use the stock OEM antenna to pop into here. We have the GPS antenna.
Wait, so this is the FM antenna, right?
FM and AM antenna.
Okay.
The stock one we do not. The stock XM. This system does not have XM. We have USBs. So this one will hook up to USBs to your center console as well as wherever you want your other USB. We have
this one through our glove box. So it runs behind the radio, behind the glove box, through the glove box.
And then the other one is hooked up through an adapter.
So the adapter is how we had the
Yeah.
center console working. It's right here.
That gray one, yeah.
So you bought this. Where'd you buy this?
I bought this for $80.64 for like it was like 14 plus like tax and shipping.
Okay.
And then your main wiring harness.
And you only need to buy this adapter if you still want to utilize your USB inside your center console.
Yeah, it looks a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. So then this is your main one. Make sure you connect this wire for a radio.
What wire are you pointing at here?
The blue wire.
Okay.
And we have it hooked up to the main harness.
So you ran this blue wire to the main harness, connected into the yellow-blue wire, which was, I think you said, number 9.
Yeah, it's gonna be the number 9, yellow, black stripe.
And that was our FM radio fix. Okay.
Okay, that's it. So we're gonna tuck these wires up and clean it up. Cool. Throw it up. We gotta test drive it. Probably test drive it for like 15-20 minutes.
And you had your GPS, which is
Mount it up there. Higher is better.
Magnet.
It is magnet, but then we even have 3M.
Oh, you put 3M on there? Thanks. Yeah, I was just like, what the heck?
It's stuck on there.
And then these are the stock 2015 vents. So what you did here, it seems like, is you had to
I shaved the bottom, and then
so instead, okay, so you shaved the bottom so it would connect to the bezel that comes with the GPS or the in-dash Android head unit screen. But instead of plugging this back in this way,
because the clips don't fit.
The clips don't fit
They don't line
securely. You have it just plugged into the vent.
It seems like the fix for many people online too.
Yeah, so
you saw that.
Seems like a lot of people are doing that.
All right, let's go. All right, so you want to tuck these wires back here.
So you don't want to plug in your HVAC yet, or HVAC
this
now?
is what do it.
Okay.
Well, we can. Yeah, you want to do this first too, because it's really tight. A little hard to see. The wire doesn't.
And we didn't. Yeah, so we didn't plug it in already, just because that cable doesn't extend very far.
And you can plug in the top.
You plug in. You
Those
said
are
the
a
top
pain in
one
the ass.
first or the bottom one first? Does it matter? We'll do the
bottom ones for more clearance. Gray's on the bottom, white's on the top.
Okay, gray's on the bottom, and I think the pin was on top. All right, heard the snap. It's good to go. And then white's on top, and the tab pin is on top too.
Yeah.
And then, all right.
Let's check it real quick. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is where it requires finesse. You want to hook up the bottom so it has an anchor point, like a fulcrum. Then,
did you say fulcrum? You nerd.
You want, this is where it's gonna be anchored to. But then we kind of fit into these little holes. You want to have these vents out. So, see how it's in, but now the fans are not.
Yeah,
actually.
The knobs are too recessed. So
Yeah,
what are you doing now?
You gotta just kind of like finesse it. So
lower.
this one's good. The right one is kind of like a pain in the ass. Right now the fitment is perfect, so I don't want to like move it too hard where it affects this, but you should at least have it so you can actually rub your finger on it. This one is way too recessed still. So this is yeah, you're just gonna have to work on it until you have it kind of the way you like it. Whoa. See, for sometimes with this one, you want to have it sticking out already. That way you get nice fit, but now it might not have.
It's not plugged into the vent as securely, right?
Yeah. For that one. That's why it took me so long to do it. I was like, yeah, dude, I got the vents fitted. You want to try?
Sure.
Okay, you can do it. Okay. Give it a go.
Okay, so you said you want to put the vents fitted first before you securely mount the bezel in?
We know the left one, if it's in, it fits pretty good, but the right one, you want to have it sticking out a little bit.
Loose. Let me start it off. Okay, that's a perfect secure vent. So
there's one clip on the full. This one's not fully clipped in yet.
Okay, and why don't we want to fully clip this one in yet?
You want to this one clip in.
Okay.
And then there is a. Oh, your battery died. Oh,
no, it's just.
Oh,
my battery might be dying.
It's at 0.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then, as you can see here, there is one more clip right by this audio and minus right between the.
Okay, so should I clip it in before I put the vents in?
No, you kind of leave that one loose.
Okay, so now.
The main focus is this top point. The fitment on this area is not that important compared to the top.
And then when we push it in, the vents are gonna still kind of push in a little bit more.
Yeah, this one's gonna need some work, but it is doable because I had it in like a pretty good.
Yeah,
acceptable.
Earlier you did.
The hardest part of the install right here, man.
Maybe advice for the people out there is just with the 15s is buy the 16 vents.
Yeah, if I was gonna do it again, I would buy the vents.
Because they're what? They're maybe $30.
$30 each.
Oh, no, that's kind of expensive. Fuck that.
I mean, once it's in there,
I have a feeling once you push it in, it isn't gonna.
it might snap.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, you have that in a good spot. See, now it's really tight. You gotta compromise between vent fitment, because there's just 4 clips up here. Probably gonna be easier on your side because I have a big steering wheel in that way. Yeah, so it's just that last clip.
I'm gonna turn this off.